Hello mates, my name is Risk and welcome to Outpost 9. This is a game that I found on GameJolt and it seems to be like some sort of a horror game or a tense game. And the game is pretty much based around you making decisions. That's the gameplay. And I'm sorry for yesterday there was no video. Sadly, when I was actually recording this game yesterday, my camcorder, the memory card just fried or something. I don't know, it just got corrupted. So I bought a new card and now I'm able to record again. So I'm very sorry for the inconvenience because I really wanted to do that. And also yesterday I was supposed to do a live stream, but I was too tired and also I was actually pretty bummed out that I couldn't record. So I decided it would be best to not live stream if it's, you know, gonna be shit. So yeah, let's play this game, okay? This is actually a very cool game. Hopefully you mates will enjoy it. Let's shoot for 400 likes for this video. I think 400 likes is pretty cool. And yeah, day 1, Omaha. So you'll see how the game is gonna go down. Upper vent. Also the story is somewhat reminded me of like Alien Isolation. What the fuck was that thing? Guinness? Where's Guinness? That thing out there? I think it got her. Yeah. That thing just about ripped her, that poor girl apart. Did anyone get a good see of it? She's dead? I don't believe it. Lee Kaganishiro. Also, I'll tell you in which point in the game I'm actually, like, it's new to me, like I didn't see, because I did record a part of the game before, you know, the camera stopped recording. We have to keep our heads here. Now, did anyone get a good look at it? I couldn't. Negative, sir. Nothing. Squat. Chikusho. Oh god. Will somebody please do me a solid and close the shades on this lala? Yes, ma'am. Please sit with me, Kitsune. What do we do? Wait around to die? I ain't letting that happen. The supply drop. Omaha, the supply drop. If we get a message to them before they arrive, we could be saved. Decent. Real decent. Yeah, that ain't too heavy. But that means we have to hold out for what? Exactly 10 days. 9 from tomorrow, sir. I believe we can be safe up here. There is one opening and it can be guarded. Are you okay, Kitsune, ma'am? Yes. I'm just scared. So we call the supply boys and wait it out. If we can get weapons, eats, water and the word out, we can do this. Where have I heard this one before? We have to at least try. She ain't wrong. Gotta at least send out a message. Who has that Comac? Anyone? Well, sir, if Guinness was the communication officer, she'd have the comm. Fuck. Well, that's just swell. Oh, you find that funny? I'm going. I'm gonna go get it. No, it's suicide. That thing is still out there. Someone has to. And as captain, it should be me. Hart. That survey tracker you built for heat signatures, can it focus on that thing? Don't see why not. If it can detect us, listen for the beeping. Here. Survey tracker acquired, so now I think we should be able to at least know where the monster is. Wish me luck. You can't do this. Good luck. That monster ought to have vanished by now. Vent. Alright, here we go. Now this is how the gameplay is gonna go down. You pretty much... I mean, I didn't get to play the game a lot. I played it for around 6 minutes before the camera died and then I stopped recording. The ventilation shaft connecting safety and danger. Darkness looms all around. You can barely even get a glimpse the ladder you're held onto. Though there are noticeable some portions of dim light, the vent opening to the storage room provides some illumination. Not to mention the upper vent about can be seen shining down. A datapad sways from the ladder by its felt handle. It must have been dropped in the panic. I can't see a fucking thing down here. So we can either enter the storage, go to the upper vent area, or examine the datapad. So let's examine the datapad now. Halfway reading through it, the camera made a beeping sound and that's when I couldn't record anymore. So this is pretty much where I get new stuff. HTHDD damaged. Portions of text not found. Hello, Miss Floric. Floric Justine, Operation Mechanic. I could kill whoever fucked that airlock door. I'm betting the stretcher carrying that survivor from PDS Sevastopol bashes the circuit. Looks about the height real. That guy we picked up gives me the creeps real bad. His face was so ugly, I doubt Da Vinci could paint the poor dude. Thank God I don't have to see him much. That's for Schmoss, I think, and the infirmary crew. Guinness change to lock code for heart. Lazy old bastard, I'll have to ask again. Something 64? Question mark? Ethan and the kitten are fucking, I'm certain of it. She keeps slaying off with him. I do not see why the motherfucker looks like a nasty serial killer. It's been quiet here though. Well, hectic since Sevastopol showed up, which is nice. I was getting bored. Further logs damaged. Alright. So we're just thrown back over here. So, I guess we're gonna enter the storage or the upper vent. Let's enter the storage. Yeah. Stale air fills the storage room, as space full of cargo both considered important to the company and useless to its workers. Spacesuits hung by the airlock stare at you. The sound of ventilation chugs along, and the heat rising from the power room below fill your boots with a slight glow. A keypad is seated next to the infirmary door. It looks broken, power down. You try to open it, yet it feels impossible to do with your bare hands. I think we're on a lockdown anyway. I'm gonna need a code. Harl will probably know the code. The airlock door is furtizing. Sparks fly everywhere. There seems to be something wedged into the mechanism. I should look around. So, examine keypad, examine lock door, examine cargo, examine... Wait... Airlock door? Okay, let's examine the keypad first. Cell air fills the storage room, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, we already read that. Need a code. Okay, so examine an airlock door. Lodged into the airlock door is a crowbar. Floric must have been fixing up this door before the beast attacked. Looked like it's stuck in there good. It sound like there is a lot of, you know, electricity going through that. Let's grab the crowbar. Well, this is gonna be loud. That sounds like a monster. I don't see any other hit signatures, so it's okay. But the beeping changed. The beeping is now slightly faster, I believe. Oh, go back. Keep going. Keep going. Oh man, okay, this is slightly tense because I don't know where the monster is. One more push. Oh, he's nearby. I'm dead. The crowbar frees itself and falls to the ground. I better grab this fin. Crowbar acquired. Right on. Airlock door fixed. Stale air fills the storage room. A space full of cargo considered important. Yeah, but what do I do now? I think we're in lockdown anyway. I think I should enter the vent. If I keep examining stuff, I'm gonna die. The ventilation shaft connecting safety and danger. Darkness looms all around. You can barely even get a glimpse of the ladder you're held onto. Alright, I just want to get the hell out of here. Okay, the monster ought to have vanished by now. Oh my, you're back. Find anything down there so far? Sure did. This here crowbar here was lodged up in the airlock. Wow, that was close. Okay, so I need to remember whenever I'm in danger, I just need to go back to the upper vent. So, oh my god, you could have heard like the beeping going crazy. Like I thought I'm gonna die the moment I actually try and go back. Alright, for real? I've been trying to unhook that pin for 2 days straight. How'd you do it? I just ain't as delicate as you, Floric. You say that shit again. I'm gonna stick that prey somewhere else. Yo, Heart, what's the lockdown code? Sheesh. Guinness changed them. I couldn't be bothered. It's written down on my datapad wherever I put it, that pin. Mine too, I think I dropped it in the vent. Alright, so okay, so we're good again. The ventilation shafts connecting, safety and danger, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's gonna pretty much repeat that, and, it's at 64, right? Let's look at that again, just real quick. Just real quick. So, it was like, I think it was like a 4 numbers code, but we only got 2? Yeah. Something 64. So, maybe I need to find her data... Okay, maybe I need to find her data pad, so I'll actually get the full code. Maybe she actually has the beginning of the code. I don't know, but we'll have to enter the storage now. Yeah. Every time that I go into somewhere new, like the beeping sound gets cut off for a moment, and I think like it's get faster, but it doesn't. So now that I have the thing, I think I should examine cargo. Rocks. More goddamn rocks. Hey, there's grub in one of those boxes. It'll lift it for the guys when I find that comm-mac. Alright, so, yeah, examine locker. One of the spacesuits is missing. Hearts. My bet is he throws it off the airlock and leaves it there. Alright. Enter vent. But what about the airlock? Yeah, okay, we went in there. But I hear the beeping going faster, so it's dangerous. White beams of air pour out of the ceiling like steam. Condensed water drops down around you and through the graded floor underneath. A spacesuit lies in the ground with a name tag sticking up. Heart. I knew it's gonna be Heart. Shine from within the suit reveals Heart's data pad. It looks waterlogged yet workable. Typical. We gotta... No, we gotta... yeah, we just gotta look at it. I just gotta get the code and then go back to... the upper vent, so I can actually get rid of the beeping again, because the beeping is going faster if you didn't notice. Boot complete. Warning, text missing. Welcome to Mr. Hart. Okay, security is super something. It lockdown code changes time again. I'm so sick of changing it. I asked Guinness to do it for me. She said it's 8364. Force retreat soon. Must remember to write the brass and the... Guys, I'm not gonna read all that. I don't feel like it's important. Hart knows more than he's letting on about Thin. I wonder what he knows. Okay, you know what? Maybe it was important. Let's look at it again. Well, I'm sorry. Let's look at it again. I don't know. I just thought maybe it's not important because it's actually like a lot to read, and the previous one wasn't really that important. But then he said like he knows more than than we know. For his retirement soon, must remember to write the brass and tell them to fuck themselves. Wish they would wake up their minds. Been on this rock for 4 months, and better than this, the reason the trusses are extinct. I still haven't been debriefed on that fucked up ship inspected a few days ago. I haven't ever gone this long without a debriefing. I'm not back in there unless I'm armed. That guy we took in, his eyes, I know I've seen it before, I just know it. It couldn't be though, not again. His arms, I can see it, I'm stocking up just in case. The moment he goes owl, I start locking and loading. Okay, so there is something weird about that guy, I guess. And I think it's the same guy that they talked about picking up earlier, if you remember in the previous datapad we looked at. So, enter storage, inspect damage. I'm damn sure I made this store worse. If that alien doesn't slit my throat, I know Floric will. Alright, so I think we're going back to that room again. Okay, enter vent. Alright, don't worry. No, that's not what I intended to do. God damn it. So I wonder how it actually looks if you die. I'm not gonna die now though. Oh no! I died. Oh no! Oh no! I wanted to go back and I ended up pressing the storage by accident. Oh boy, that sucks. So Omaha is dead. He's straight up dead. Now I resetted the game. Well, how long have I... Okay, I'm gonna see you as soon as I get back to that part. And we're back right where we left off, so let's go in here. That monster oughta have vanished by now. You ain't telling us something, Hart. Why does he keep saying that? I guess it's a bug that he keeps saying that monster oughta be vanished by now every time he goes in here. You ain't telling us something, Hart. You know something about this monster? Spill it. You oughta be kidding me. I told you that rescue was bad news. When I last seen something like that, my old squad. Old man, get to the point. About 40 years plus about 200 HS, we picked up a distress call while transportation for Red Company. Singular passenger marooned on a moon close by. When we got him, he was out, but there was a lifeline. I was lucky to make it out alive. How'd you beat it? You can't. Okay, so it seems like... Wait, okay. So it seems like, you know, getting more information and then coming back, they actually, you know, you have actually different conversations about what you saw. That's pretty cool. So, pretty much I'm gonna die every time there is like very loud beeping and my next move is not going back to safety. That's pretty much how I end up dying. Also, it would have been cool if there was some dying animation or death animation. I think it would have been much cooler. So yeah. Let's go back to the storage room. And I think now we go and examine the keypad. If I can free up those wires. The keypad swings open with force. Inside those exposed wires, an easy seeming fix. The copper just needs to be twisted together. Okay, so how do I twist it together? Oh. Okay. Now it's this thing. Where do I put it though? Like over here? Because, oh okay. I wasn't able to pick that up for some reason, so I kind of didn't use it. So there you go. I think I fixed the keypad. That was really cool. Even though it was like something very small, it was super cool. Stereo feels... Okay, so now that the keypad is fixed, this area does not connect to the airlock. I should look around. What? Oh, now I can keypad input. Okay. I already examined the cargo and locker, but I didn't examine it in this playthrough because, you know, I had to restart the game. So yeah, I don't need to do them though, because I'm pretty much over in this, like I already progressed. So keypad input. Alright, what was that number again? It was, how do I... Code denied, but you didn't even let me put, I thought, okay. What was the number again? 8 3 6 4. There you go. Code accepted. The keypad goes green. The door has been unlocked. Still air... Okay, so what does... Okay, and also connects to the airlock. I should look around. So now we can actually enter the infirmary, which I assume we can actually get, you know, some good stuff. So before I do, I'm gonna actually go back to the upper vent just to make sure I don't run into the monster again. So enter upper vent. There you go. Now we just go back just like that. Alright, now I go back to the storage, and we're going into the infirmary. Oh my god, it's making more sounds if you notice. The beeping is faster, even though it was out for really slight, like very, not a long time. Guinness, or what was Guinness, lays in a pile on the ground, her mutilated body still leaking blood all over the ground. Light from a computer screen shines over to you and noises from the corridor can be heard. My god. So, we can actually examine stuff without, you know, getting in trouble. Unless we actually gotta do an action. It doesn't seem to actually be making the monster come faster. So, I'm gonna examine both of those two. And then I'm gonna go back to the vent, and then I'm gonna come back here, check the corridor and the rec room. So, examine Guinness. She is dead. I'm so sorry to see you like this, girl. You don't deserve this. I gotta grab the comac. Alright, so we grabbed it. Shit! Signal is too weak. I'll have to boost it. Machine blinks and beep in the infirmary. Guinness, or what Guinness lays in the pile. Okay, we already read that. Oh god. Examine CPU. A brighter tomorrow. Pudding. Wow, this game is super cool. This game is just super cool. Comac inserted. Beginning com transmission. Sending distress signal to PDS Gaia delivery class vessel. Transformation. Oh, I sent it? Logging off. Hot damn, sent. I better grab some supplies and... Wait. What was that? Oh, that was so cool. I thought like it was a program and like the computer is going crazy or something. Like some sort of a virus, but that was the monster. Okay, I'm actually happy with that I actually seen a little glimpse of the monster. Man, this game just shines. This game, so fucking cool. I just hope... This is just a demo. I forgot to mention that in the beginning because it's like... You know, I tried to record this video previously, but, you know, I ended up, my camcorder died and I had to stop, so forgot about that. But yeah, it is a demo, and if we reach anywhere around 400 likes, I'll keep an eye out for the full version, and when the full version does come out, I'm gonna just do a full playthrough of it. So that was Outpost 9, a very, very cool game by Ben J. Betts, I think. Let me know if you guys want to see more. Again, if you want to see more, hit the like goal. And thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Genders if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next time. Bye-bye.